Yes. Welcome back, everyone. So far, we have talked about how the brain reacts online and why we feel disinhibited. But today, we are going to answer a deeper question for why do we form these online habits in the first place? And more importantly, why does digital aggression become a repeated pattern? To understand this, we need to look two major components such as psychological theories. So the first one is cognitive theory, second one is behavioral theory. Cognitive theory is indicates how we think, the people are thinking. Like a behavior theory can say how we learn from the rewards. So let me break this session and learn step by step. The first one is psychological baseline. Before we even talk about this aggression, we need to understand one rule, golden rule, that men never judge a person based on single message. We need a psychological baseline first. This is simply a person's normal online behavior. You can only spot something wrong if you know what's normal looks like for that specific person. The baseline is made of three things. The first one is frequency, how often they are sending messages or posting or something. Like example can see student A send 50 messages per day and student B sends 2 messages per day. If a student A suddenly goes silent, that's a red flag, right? So, but if student B is silent, it's normal. Uh, frequency helps you detect a change. What are the changes happening between? The second one is tone. Tone. I mean, how do they speak? So the student always uses friendly emojis and says bros and good jobs. Often they are using this kind of words. Suddenly they started to use rude words like what nonsense this like such kind of words if they are using. Then we can identify the tone shift to warning like signs, right, symptoms as emotional distress. So the third one is style, that is how do they react or interact with the people. Example, a student who usually chats privately suddenly starts attacking people in public like a group chat. So that changes interaction style. You can say shows behavior patterns are broken. So take away from here. Don't judge a message and judge a pattern. A baseline is our foundation, right? Basic normal behaviors. So the second one is cognitive theory, how we think and online. Now let's look at cognitive theory. This is the baseline on the idea that our thoughts shape our emotions and behaviors. So the problem in online is that we miss facial expressions and the tone of voice. This ambiguity leads to distorted thinking, right? So we imagine things that are not true. Here are the four common distortions. We may feel like mind reading. You assume you know what others are thinking. Example you can say is you text a friend and they don't reply on an hour, so your brain automatically says they are ignoring me on purpose, they hate me. In really, like we will think. So the second one is catastrophizing. uh, Here you blow things out of proportion. Main example, you make a small typo in a group chat and you think everyone will troll me forever. My reputation is ruined. So it's just a typo. So the third one is black and white thinking. So you see always as a good thing or it is bad. So example you can say is if someone disagrees with your opinions on a movie, your brain always says if they don't agree with me completely, they are my enemies. So like this kind of people will think, right? So the fourth one is personalization. You assume everything is about you. Example, a friend posts a vague status saying as some people are so fake. So you immediately think, oh, that is clearly about me, even though it probably is not. So these distortions turn neutral comments into hostile ones. So we get angry not because of what was they said, but because of the meaning we are imagined, what we are imagined. So the third part is behavior theory, how we learn in online. Next in behavior theory, this is based on Skinner's ideas of operant conditions. If a behavior gets a reward, we repeat it. So social media platforms, as we know, are built entirely around this. It creates a cycle like stimulus. That the another form you can say as the trigger. It you see a provocative post or a disagreement. Example, someone posts an opinion you hate. What you hate, that opinion they will post it. This is the trigger. That will make us trigger. Then how that will be responding? Your actions. You react with the hostile comments, right? Like example, you write a sharp or like what are they really against it? They unlike it. Such kind of words we will use to reply. So the third one is reinforcement. This rewards. This is the key part. The people like your comment, share it, and reply with laughing emojis. Your harsh comment also gets 50 likes, and people say savage reply. So that we can say is the next topic. The repetitions. Your brain learns this works. I got attention. So actually, that comments are harsh comments. You are getting 50 lakhs, but you like to do again and again, right? So result as a result, the next time you see something you dislike, you don't judge, disagree. You post and even more aggressive comments to get an even better, bigger reactions. Right? So the aggression is often accidental, and people don't plan to be bullies. Like they just learn that being rude gets them likes and visibilities, and because there is no immediate punishment, this is the reason. So the behavior escalates, right? So this aggression doesn't happen in a vacuum. It follows four major steps as trigger, cognition, and behavior and consequence also. So I'm going to conclude this topic as let's try it all together. To understand digital aggression, you need three basic stages. Find the baseline first. I mean, know the person's normal frequency and tone, style. Then check the cognition, like look for the distorted thoughts that spark that reaction, and are they mind reading or catastrophizing. Then watch the behavior, look for the reinforcements. Did the aggression get attention? Did it get likes? If we only look the aggression command itself, we miss the whole story, right? So we have to look at the thinking behind it and the reward that follows it. When you understand these psychological cycles, you don't just see the troll. You see a human brain reactions to triggers and chasing the rewards. So use this acknowledge wisely and pass and ask yourself, is this thought real? Am I chasing likes? Take control for your cognition, right? And you take control your behaviors too. So thank you for watching this video.